Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you this look right here, which one I created with my DIY Indian outfit. I will put the link in my description box below how I DIY this outfit, and if you want to see how I create this look, then please continue watching. I already moisturized my face, so I'm going to start my face with the strobe cream, which is from MAC in the shade Peach. I'm not using any primer today. I'm using this cream as a primer today. This cream has such a glow into it. Whenever I want a party look or a glowy look, so I just use this cream as a primer. Now I'm going to start my eyebrows. I'm using here my L'Oreal eyebrow pencil in the shade Brunette. I'm just kind of making an outline of my eyebrows. I'm going to fill it in inside, just like so. I like my eyebrows looks natural, so that's why I'm using pencil today. Just doing the same thing to my other eyebrow. I always take my time to fill in my eyebrows because eyebrows are the main part of your makeup. If your eyebrows are sharp and clean, your makeup will look so good. Here I'm using my Benefit Gimme Brow Gel in the shade number 3, just to fix my eyebrows to stay like that for whole day. Now before moving on to the eyeshadow, I like to apply the tape on the sides of my eyes so the eyeshadow looks professional, and I don't want to make any mess, so that's why. Now I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer as an eye primer. Just going to apply a little bit, and now I'm going to blend it out with the damped beauty sponge. Now I'm going to set my eye primer with the Maybelline Long Lasting Loose Powder. And for the eyeshadow, I'm using my Anastasia Soft Glam palette and using this burnt orange color onto my crease area. Just kind of doing the circular motion to my crease. Just building the color in. You can use any crease brush right here just to put the transition color. But make sure you're doing the motions inwards, outwards, like a small circular motions, and you can build your color onto your crease area. Now the crease area is done. I'm moving on to the another step. Now I'm taking this brush right here. This is a big pencil brush. I'm taking this color, dark burnt shade, and putting it onto my outer corner. Just pressing the color onto my outer corner of my eye, just like so. Kind of building the color. I'm taking more color right here. Just building the color onto my outer corner. You make sure you put the dark color onto your outer corner and the light color for your transition color. Here I'm taking the dark color towards to the crease area, pressing it in outer corner and then taking it towards to my crease. Now I'm using this bronzy shade right here. It's a sparkly bronzy shade. I'm using my finger to apply. So I'm applying this bronzy sparkly shade onto my eyelid. I'm using my finger, and this color is so pigmented. I used a little bit, but it works so good. So now applying the same bronzy shade onto my other eyelid. This color is so pretty. After applying this shimmer color onto your eyelid, I'm kind of building the dark color onto my outer corner. I'm kind of overlapping the shade with the shimmer color so that it looks like it's well blended. Now time to take the tape off, and that's how it will look like. So I'm using here my Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing Eyeliner, which is so easy to use. You can create a little wing with it because it has a very nice grip to it as a pen. So I'm just making a little wing as well because it's a wedding guest makeup. So for me, the wing is must when I go for a party. So here's the close look of eye. That's much thick I want. I don't want like a dramatic thick because my eyes are not that big. So I like to use a thin eyeliner. So I put my falsies off camera. Now I'm using this Revlon eye pencil. I'm going to tight line and applying onto my lower lash line as well. This pencil. So now I'm applying my color corrector, which is in the shade Peach from the Stila palette. I'm just kind of applying with my finger and blending it out. Feel like finger is the best way to apply this color corrector. So moving on to the foundation, I'm using my MAC foundation, which is Studio Fix and number C3 face and body. I'm going to apply this Sephora lip balm first. Yes, now I mix both the foundation together and applying all over my face. Whenever I go for a party or wedding guest, I like to apply full coverage foundation and it will stay for so long. That's why I just mix both the foundation together and I'm kind of blending it out with the damp beauty sponge, which is a Real Technique sponge. I'm kind of pressing it in to my skin so that it gives you a natural finish. I like to use the mixing foundation, and the Studio Fix and this face and body number C3 is my perfect match, and I love to mix them together. It will give you such a nice coverage plus a nice glow and a natural finish as well. And for the concealer, I'm using here my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm using onto my forehead, bridge of the nose, onto my under eye area where I want to highlight, little bit on my cupid bow and onto my chin area as well. Now I'm going to blend it out all the concealer with this damp beauty sponge, kind of pressing it in to my skin, and you can see my face is already lifted because of the highlighting concealer. I'm going to set my concealer with the loose powder, which is from Maybelline Long Lasting Loose Powder. And for the entire face, I'm using this MAC Studio Fix powder, which is the pressed powder I'm using for the whole face. I use loose powder only for my under eye area. And for the contour today, I'm using my Anastasia contour kit in the shade medium. And I'm using this color right here and applying it onto my cheek and blending it out onto my jawline, onto my forehead. And for the nose, I'm using kind of my finger today because it's a powder contour. I'm just applying the powder onto my finger and using my fingers like a brush right here, just like so. And my finger worked so well. So I'm using my powder technique right here underneath my contour. I'm using the loose powder and using those two shades which one I use for my eyes. I'm using it onto my lower lash line with the angular brush, just like that. So I'm going to smudge it out those two colors with together this Real Technique brush. Now I'm using this gold shimmer color right here to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner of my eye as well. It's from the same palette, the same soft glam palette from Anastasia. And for the bronzer, I'm using here Clinique Sun Kissed bronzer, which has like a shimmer into it. I really like this bronzer. It's so nice. Just going to apply over to my contour. Here I'm going to wipe out all the powder which one I used for baking underneath my contouring with the fluffy brush. And for the blush, I'm using here the Tarte Sparkly Pink blush right here from the holiday collection and applying it onto my cheek. It gives you very like a subtle glow as well. And applying a little bit onto my nose, which one is so famous nowadays. And for the highlighter, I'm using this Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline. And this is so nice highlighter, which one I told you in my drugstore video as well. This is so nice. I like to use my fingers for the nose highlighting, and with the brush I'm highlighting my cheekbones, my forehead, my cupid, my chin as well. Wherever I want to highlight, I just put the highlight over there. For the lips, I'm using my MAC lip liner, which is in the shade Rosy Rim. I'm applying the outline. Actually, I'm gonna fill it in as well. Fill my lips in with this lip liner as well. Here I'm using the liquid lipstick from Revlon, which is in the shade Dusty Rose. I'm just applying with my finger. I applied a little bit onto my inner part of my lips and just going to blend it out with my finger. And here I'm applying one more lipstick, which is from Too Faced in the shade Fushia in the Melted collection. And here is the final look. So I just noticed my collarbone is showing onto this suit. So I'm just going to apply the highlighter onto my collarbone. Highlighter is the best thing in this whole world. So this is the final look, you guys. I really hope you will like this video. If you do, then please like and subscribe to my channel. And I make a pun for the very first time. Let me know if you like it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.